Hey everybody, it's Friday evening. I'm gonna review one tonight. I did an earlier review of the 2010 version of this. This is a seasonal beer from Boulevard Brewing in their Smokestack series. I didn't think I was going to try it this year because 3 or 4 months ago, when it should have been on the shelves, but when I called, they were already sold out. And a couple weeks ago, on my out-of-town trip, they actually had some bottles of it. This is the 2011 version of the Boulevard. Their Harvest Dance. It's a wheat wine style ale. I think it's their version of a barley wine with wheat. Let's see, the best buy date on this is 6/2012, so I'm just a month away from the best buy date. But I know from these Boulevard beers that they stay good well beyond their best buy dates. I just opened a bottle of their collaboration, which was a white IPA, just a couple weeks ago, and it's well past its date, and it was just hoppy and tasty and still really good. I got a couple of bottles of the Saison Brett aging. Technically it's by their best buy date, so I'm not worried about this. I did pick up 2 bottles of this. Let me see if I can get this out. Let's struggle with these. Boulevard corks are notorious for being hard to get out. There is a trick, I guess. This one seems to be coming out. They're always a struggle. They're definitely always a struggle. Let's see what we get here. It's coming now. Ooh, nice pop. And a ton of smoke. Really nice. Pour it into my Boulevard. Whoa. Better hold off on that. Pretty much nothing but head in this glass. Incredible. These Boulevard beers are they're all bottle conditioned. So while this head's dying down, let me read a little bit what it says from the website. It says style wheat wine, available winter seasonal, 750 ml bottles, which I got, and draft limited. It says John Barleycorn is memorialized in English folk tradition as the personification of the barley plant, sacrificed at harvest time and then reborn as beer or ale. Our Harvest Dance wheat wine is a celebration of John's Midwestern cousin wheat. Beginning with a large portion of wheat malt, we had an equally generous helping of Hallertau and Citra hops and aged the ale on both French and American oak. The result is a big warming burst of tropical fruit flavors highlighted by subtle wine-like notes and rounding slowly to a long, dry, oaky finish. This comes in at 9.1% ABV, 42 IBUs. Still a ton of head on that. That is a rocky, foamy head. Slightly off-white. I got a good 4, better than 4, probably 5 finger, 4.5 fingers anyway, of a really rocky, slightly off-white head. I don't know if you can see that or not. Got the color down at the bottom there. I see a ton of carbonation streaming up, but then when I said they are bottle conditioned, it's a orange, translucent, slightly transparent, surprisingly for these Boulevard bottle conditioned beers. Orange color, nice looking beer. So let me get a nose on this, see if I can get through this head. Head's going down somewhat. Oh yeah, getting wheat. Still getting those hops up front. Got like lemon peel. There's sugary fruit. There's like pears, some apricots, hint of clove, which you'd expect in a wheat beer. And this is a wheat wine. A white pepper. Just getting a touch of the alcohol. This is a really nice smelling fruity beer. Good looking beer. Let's get a taste on it. Starts off with some lemon citrus. Let me get a little more in the glass now that this head's going down. Hopefully maybe it won't regenerate quite so much. Yeah, like I said, it starts off with definitely the lemon, almost lemon peel citrus flavor. Sweet apricots, maybe some pears. Definitely the stone fruits in here. Little wheat, almost wheat bread right underneath it. Even though this is only, well, now less than a month from its best by date, the hops are still solid. Hops are really solid. The wheat's there, but the hops are still dominant right there in the beginning. Finish is dry, with a really nice herbal, almost minty character to it. The biscuitiness and the maltiness and the wheat are right in the middle, and then it finishes again with some nice hops. This is almost, I don't know what yeast they use, but this almost has some Belgian characteristics to it. Although I'm not getting I did get a hint of the like clove on the nose. I'm not really getting it in the taste. I'm not getting the bananas and stuff you usually expect from a wheat beer, but it is a wheat wine, not a Hefeweizen, not anything like that. Super soft and creamy. It's a little heavier than medium, definitely on the heavy side of medium. Goes down really smooth. So let me get a little more in the glass, let it warm up just a tad, and I'll be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. Took dog out. Been sipping on this. I filled it up a couple times. Overflowed it a couple times. This really pours a huge head. Color's still the same. There's still a ton of carbonation streaming up. More looks like almost looks like an ice cream sundae now with the head. Not nearly as many of the big bubbles as it had before, but I'm getting down towards the bottom. I'm about halfway down. I'm going to save the rest of this. This is a sipper for sure. Have it another time. Share it with somebody, I'm sure. But I noticed as it's warmed up, the citrus has receded somewhat, and more of a floral note comes out on the nose. Definitely getting those apricot and peach smells too that I got initially, but they're a lot stronger now. Not getting a ton of the, well, on the flavor you get a ton of the wheat. Definitely get the wheat flavor. Again, not like a Hefeweizen. It's not super heavy like a barley wine, but this is a nice, clean, refreshing beer. Still getting those stone fruits, the apricots, the pears, that sort of thing on the flavor. The lemon citrus hoppiness has receded a bit, more on the finish now than anything else, and that's mixed with a floral hop note. This is a very complex beer. Overall, you know, I'm gonna have to give this a hell of a grade. I mean, if you watch my reviews, you know I'm a big fan of the Boulevard Smokestack series anyway, but this is one of my favorites, and I'm glad I got to taste it this year. I didn't think I was going to get to taste the 2011 version. Like I said, 4 or 5 months ago, they said they didn't have any, and they probably weren't going to be able to get any. And then a couple weeks ago when I was there, they had some. So I grabbed 2 bottles for sure. I'm gonna finish this one probably in the next few days, share it with somebody, and I might set the other one back to cellar, because these Boulevard beers, despite their best by dates, age very well. So it's a sort of a raw beer in a way. There's a lot going on, but it's woven very well together. Everything just blends perfectly. It's fruity, it's mellow, it's sweet, it's dry, it's bitter. It's really, really complex. I am getting a little bit of that. They said they age it on both French and American oak. I am getting a little more of that oakiness now in the finish. I didn't really notice that so much before. It was more of an undertone before, but the oakiness has really come out. A few vanilla notes. This is a stellar beer. This isn't gonna be another one of my 10 out of 10s. Even 2 weeks before its best by date, this is still a stellar beer. The Boulevard Harvest Dance, gonna get a 10 out of 10 from me. Till next time, everybody, cheers and keep drinking good beer.